First off, it's Charles J. That just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burkhead. Everybody say they won't be till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey meat.
What it do, what it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Listen, man. Breaking news, shocking development, strange turn of events. They got him. Yep, they got him. They done locked him up. Listen, I knew I knew he was facing a lot of shit, but I thought it was, I didn't know the severity of it. I thought he was just facing some shit where he'll just pay some money and, they're going to get some millions up out of him and he's going to drag it on for about 10 years in court fees and shit like that. Bro. Trump looking at over 235 years. Federal. Listen, at this point, I just want to be honest. I just want to give my breakdown on some shit. I've made a video about Trump before. I'm going to go a little deeper. I ain't on nobody's side. I'm not a Democratic. I'm not a Republican. I'm not on none of that shit. Yeah, Trump, he's not near as hateful as Biden. I think the racist jacket that's been put on him is it's not accurate. Is he racist? Of course. Most white men are racist. That's just a fact. If you're in America, that's what it teach. Anyway, he ain't near as racist as Biden though. It's a lot of shit. Biden has been a way more of a detriment to America than Trump was. Anyway, I'm not gonna explain Biden. Let me say this. Even though I think Trump was a better president than Biden, and I'm gonna go on account to say, because we've never really had a good president. We've had a few that was okay. I'm not even gonna say okay. We just had a few that wasn't as hateful. It's kind of remind me of John F. Kennedy. And in my opinion, I think Trump is the best president since John F. Kennedy. Yeah. And even though, and this remind me of when Malcolm X, after John F. Kennedy was killed, and they asked him, and they asked him what he thinking. He said the roosters are finally coming to roast. And Elijah Muhammad shut him up after that and silenced him for speaking on a white boy. I remember that. I remember when I was reading in this book and he was talking about that. And Elijah Muhammad silenced him. And he didn't find out until he got back to Chicago. It was already in the paper and everything. Elijah Muhammad told him, man, you suspended and you can't say nothing. You can't speak no more. And when Elijah Muhammad told Malcolm that, he had already told him, it was already in the papers and everything. And they blasted him just for speaking on a white boy. The black Muslims banned him from talking because he spoke on a white boy. So, it just, we say that civil rights shit was soft, but the Nation of Islam, they wasn't too much stronger, bro. I'm just going to keep it real. They wasn't too much stronger. And I ain't finna get into all that, but I'm just going to say they wasn't too much stronger. And then talk no shit when Malcolm was killed. They just tried to say we wasn't behind it. It wasn't us. But you ain't never get mad at the white folk. You ain't never get mad at the government. None of that. So, I don't, Anyway, but Donald Trump, yeah, I think he the best president since John F. Kennedy. I think that because just like John F. Kennedy, he come from a rich family, and he's unorthodox, unpredictable. You couldn't control him. Every day he had a new decision. He changed his mind like the weather. White folks couldn't figure him out. Let me tell you something. And I'm going to tell you some more shit that black folks just don't understand. Let me tell you something. It's only one group of white folks that like Trump. Most don't. The only white folks that like Trump is Southern whites. them Mississippi whites, Texas whites, out them real racist motherfuckers. They like Trump, but for all the wrong reasons. Because Trump is not for poor people. And most poor whites are the only ones that's sticking by him. Poor whites. And some rich whites, but poor whites love Trump. So, them the ones who love him the most. But for the most part, white America has X'd him the fuck out. They got him in Fulton County. So there's a lot of black people in that town. So, I don't know if they're gonna put him in population, but black folks might protect him while he in there. I don't think nobody black finna. Let me tell you something. If they ain't jump on, what's that boy that shot Trayvon Martin? Zimmerman. If they ain't jump on him, bro, they sure ain't finna jump on Trump. But let me just say this. Black folks, you just gotta be careful, bro. They tell us anything, and we just gotta read between the lines. Throughout history, one thing I've learned about white folks is whenever white folks is against something, I'm for it. Whenever white folks don't like somebody, I like them. And if white folks like you too much, like if you black and white folks like you too much, I know you're doing some weird shit. And the fact is, when I say white folks, I mean the news, the media, and they can't stand Trump. And it's for a reason, bro. If he was so racist and hated black folks so much and all that stuff, they would love him. Because Biden sure hate black folks. Shit, that motherfucker hate us so much. He told the Ukrainians, I give y'all a motherfucking check every month. And you motherfuckers ain't fought for shit over here, ain't done. We ain't made no profit off it, but we'll give you a check before I give these black motherfuckers anything over here. But anyway, white folks don't like Trump. Because for one, Trump is comfortable around black folks. Trump is one of them presidents, like I said, he would have done a lot of things. Trump would have done a lot of things. I think things would have got better for black folks. I really do think that. He also acknowledged Jack Johnson when he was in the office. He done a lot of shit. He let Wilder and Lennox Lewis pose like they was punching him on both sides of his face. Something no other president would have allowed two black men to put their face on his cheeks like that. But anyway, put their fists up against his face like that. But I can say all the good shit about Trump that I can say. He put Mexicans in their place. Mexicans just started back talking shit. Nah, Mexicans just started back talking shit. Y'all was quiet for 4 years. Quiet. And black folks was talking shit for you. Trump wrong. A lot of black folks quit liking Trump because he said something about the Mexicans. And we fought for that shit. Even Rose said it, treated us like Trump treat the Vatos. I fuck with Jorge. I fuck with Pablo. Yeah, even Rose. We gave them shout outs on rap songs and everything. We fought for the Mexicans. And they ain't never fought for us. But anyway, he checked them. But a lot of shit. Trump just came out and Trump one of them, I'm telling you catch him on the right drunk night, he'll tell you all about America and its plans and what's America really about. Trump was an unorthodox white boy, a rich, shit-talking white boy that wasn't scared of the system. He wasn't scared of the system. And I'm just gonna tell you, that shit ain't gonna work. Trump's mentality, he's not fit to be in office, bro. You got to understand, most presidents, they work their way up. They're mayors, they're governors, so they work their way through the system. They know all the scams. They know all the politicians that's in with the drug dealers. They know all this information. They done so much crooked shit, got motherfuckers off and got other motherfuckers locked up for the crime, got judges off for child molestation cases and hid this and hid that and all this there. So by the time you're a president, you done some of the crookedest shit. You done dealt with all the cartels and you done dealt with all kind of shit. So you already corrupt. See, Trump wasn't corrupt. Trump was just a rich white boy. And yeah, like I said, he hateful. I just think Biden is way more hateful. But like I said, saying all them good things that I could say about Trump, I'd never take up for you, bro. And don't get it twisted. Yeah, he might have done some things for black folks, but it ain't a white boy in America. You could vote for the nicest white boy in your neighborhood that you think is the nicest white boy. Cause you be seeing black women posting white boys. He bought me and my kid. It was a stranger, and I was $1.50 off on my Happy Meal and my chicken nuggets. And the white boy, and they post a picture with him. And see, people and racism is ending, and our society could get more better if we had people like. Let me tell you something. Even that white boy that bought that cheeseburger and that McNugget, there's no white boy in America that wants black folks to have freedom and equal rights. Because if we was to able to get equal rights, they're afraid that we take over. And a white boy ain't never wanted us to see ourselves equal to him. I don't care how nice any white boy in America is, or white woman. White folks have always wanted to see themselves superior to us. So Trump wasn't as hateful, but he would have never gave black folks land and certain things. It's certain things he wasn't gonna do. He would have done some nice shit. He would have made a lot of preachers richer and a lot of shit like that. And maybe at the most he might would have put some money into some schools, maybe. But for the most part, we would have never truly got what we deserve, and that's a fact. So, and everybody know that 500 years of free labor, bro. For one, there's nothing you can repay us to recover the damages that still exist in our mind. And that's why we hate ourselves and hate the way we look, and we look for, yeah. Anyway, it wasn't just the free labor, bro. It was the torture. It was the breeding and the inbreeding, the mother, all that kind of shit that we had to go through. It's the psychological trauma that's even deeper than the physical slavery. Yeah, if it was just picking cotton and that was all slavery was, black folks would think we was beautiful. We would think black is beautiful, and we wouldn't be putting on all this different shit to try to look different. We wouldn't be getting all these surgeries and a lot. That come from the trauma of slavery. So there's nothing that could repay that. There's nothing that could repay forcing yourself on woman after woman and child after child, and forcing mothers to breed with their sons and all that kind of sick shit. But anyway, there's nothing that could repay that. But even at the very least, it ain't a white boy in America that believe in black folks getting equal land, just equal land, not equal money, just equal land. Nope, they don't believe in that. And another thing I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna get off this motherfucker, it is not profitable in America for black folks to have equal rights. And the biggest thing is not profitable. It's not profitable for black people to be united in America or anywhere else, but especially in America. Because if black folks was united in America, there would be no more nail salons, and the Chinese wouldn't be able to make money. A lot of people wouldn't be able to make money. Yeah. All the gas stations, motherfuckers would run out of Swisher Sweets and shit, and the Arabs wouldn't be able to sell that shit. The Indians wouldn't. So what I'm saying, if black folks were united, other people wouldn't be able to make so much money off our culture. So that's if we was united. And so it don't matter if it's Trump. It don't matter how nice a white boy is in America or become president. We'll never get what we want until we fight for it. We'll never get what we deserve until we fight for it. So yeah, Trump, he was a little nicer than the other white boys, than Johnson them and Reagan them and Bush them. But, at the end of the day, he still believing he's white and he's superior to any black man. So you'll never hear me say some shit like free Trump or some shit like that. No, one thing, it just white folks will always show you when theirs get out of line, they'll hang them. They'll do just like they did John F. Kennedy. When theirs get out of line and don't follow the program, this is what they will do to you. So, if shit was fair, bro, all kind of politicians and governors would be locked up and facing these same kind of choices. They do the same shit, bro. It's just when they tired of you, they know how to X you out. So, yeah, this is 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.